Your continued support of the Coin Series channel is much appreciated. You may have noticed that XRP's price has risen at a rate that rivals, if not exceeds, Bitcoin's whole history. So, you might be wondering, what does the future hold for XRP? I would prefer to talk about that. The recent happenings surrounding XRP during this consolidation time would shock and amaze many, according to one of the two notable chart gurus I've heard from. On top of that, the value of XRP will skyrocket. To start, let me clarify that I have zero background or training in finance and am by no means an expert in this field. Definitely, positively, do not allow anything I say to sway your decision to buy or sell. For fun, I like to make videos about cryptocurrencies and upload them to YouTube. All I am is an admirer. By the way, just for kicks. In addition, I can tell you that things are looking drastically different now than they did when I awoke this morning. The answer is obvious. The XRP record is one type of record. Compare the following prices: 61, 4 cents for Bitcoin, 57, 5 cents for XRP, and 61, 8 cents for XRP during the past 24 hours. The sum was $67.707. Throughout the day and night, a 24-hour low of $60, 979 greetings, about $60,000. It was precisely at that position when I started filming this video about 5 or 10 minutes ago. It was a fairly tremendous upside move. I won't even go so far as to say that most people have been terrified, considering the recent expressions of emotion e.g. angry tweets. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, however, shows that many people have done this and it has fallen to levels not seen for a while. I confessed in a video I uploaded last night that I had been buying Bitcoin for the last 3 days, uncertain if the market would tumble, because being terrified was meaningless, as I said yesterday. I will not reconsider my decision, regardless of whether this is a fake and it collapses. I will be enticed to buy more. But I've seen that a lot of people are starting to think that the last low was the bottom, and they are questioning if the analysts are correct. Since I am not the intended victim, I will not act as though I am aware. If that's the case, then man, that was really fast. Just yesterday, I watched a video that demonstrated how, since the bear market bottom in 2022, there have been numerous losses. At least one of these happened recently. How long has it been? Do they occur every week? What, roughly speaking, did you accomplish in 5 days? There has been hardly any elapsed time since we were in this slump. That being said, I am at peace if this is the upward breakout. It won't annoy me. If this is the case, though, I do think there's a good explanation. As soon as news emerges, the crypto markets are often cited as the origin of the event. In reaction to the news, they make an irrational assertion about how the news caused anything. And here you can observe that price activity follows news, which is true. Nevertheless, I will not delve deeply into this topic in this video. I might include this to a subsequent video, but remember that this is the obstacle you face when trying to report on chain analytics. The market reacts positively to the Federal Reserve's comments that they would lower interest rates in the future, even if this has always been the case, even though the Fed isn't cutting rates at the moment. The thing is, this is what Santiment wrote down. Markets for cryptocurrencies bounced back strongly after the FOMC said interest rates will stay put for the time being. Thanks to the favorable impact of the Fed's decision on equities and cryptocurrency correlation with the S&P 500, investor excitement is at an all-time high. Bitcoin is the hardest money ever. I know a lot of people call it cryptos, but I'm feeling quite sensitive today. Very well, without a doubt. Also, many of the book's points are ones that I can get behind. I haven't either. However, being a crypto brat, all I can do is speculate. Those making these assertions, however, frequently behave as if cryptos were not a danger to assets. Their treatment is analogous to that of stocks, as demonstrated by today's happenings. The market can rise in response to specific statements made by the Federal Reserve. No one can claim that it isn't up to chance when the Federal Reserve is demonstrably exerting such a strong influence. This cryptocurrency wager is a wise investment in assets. Cryptos, regardless of opinion, are just seen as dangerous assets. Coincident with the S&P 500's breakout to a new all-time high today, crypto did its thing. This is the identical post at 4:03 p.m. Central Time. Not long ago, chart thanks to Jelly's straightforward language. The weekly candle is now much easier to understand. It is typically good to maintain an optimistic outlook at support levels, as this further evidence shows. The direct sign for Bitcoin, right? Belief in strength in general is what I was trying to convey yesterday. I'm not giving you specific instructions, but that's the basic idea. Is it a good idea to buy during market corrections? Even if you have some finances to jump in, if you're the type of person who can afford it, yes, it is the right answer in most cases. The FTX crash of November 2021 was a similar case. You must be very frightened right now. I mean it. The problem is that I'm giving in and taking this seriously. Additionally, that occurred precisely when it was at its lowest point. The concept has not changed. Even though we are in the midst of a bull market, I understand that now. On the plus side, the same logic holds. When prices unexpectedly fall, it's a great time to buy. Bitcoin reclaimed $68,000 after a green candle with a massive $6,000 spike. The biggest daily dollar increase since February 2021 brought it back up, as reported in this Bitcoin archive post. Well, today is a really historic day. Regardless of the outcome, they must take that step, however small. This essay was authored by Nick, a crypto crusader and chart analyzer. We are aiming for $68,400 for everyday wear. In my opinion, this action has brought us to our lowest point. After that, we will wait for the $70,000 milestone to be reached. The most crucial takeaway is that we were quite pessimistic around the bottom of this slump. I couldn't agree with you more. So, we'll see what happens. Conversely, I share your sentiment. In addition, I'm crossing my fingers that his trend analysis is correct. Personally, I'd prefer it if prices went up from their current level. However, if we do see another downward movement, I think I will need to purchase additional products. Put another way, a bull trend is happening right now. No need to get upset over that. My investments didn't fall as much as I had expected. So I'm feeling good about my 3 days of purchases. Even though I can't seem to find a bottom. Look at us now, everything is tearing upwards. And the market is green as a whole today. How about that? I wanted to lay the groundwork a bit before diving into his new material. So here is a post from yesterday that I really shared. In case you missed it, reliable crypto chart experts published this report yesterday afternoon discussing the XRP BTC combination. A few of commenters pointed out that we're right back where we were following Bitcoin's plunge. However, the XRP BTC pairing is 3 to 4% higher than when I tweeted and has maintained a lower low. So nothing has changed. Taking everything into account, the initiative is still moving forward according to schedule. If you're still unsure, researching the relationship between OTBTC and ALT-USD pairs can be useful. This pairing should remain advancing towards its upside targets, which should coincide with an increase in XRP USD. Assuming Bitcoin doesn't continue to decrease, with Bitcoin's probable stabilization in place. Retaliating against people who label XRP as a Dido coin or crap coin is an expression of his bullishness that he started yesterday. What makes XRP a decent idea? In your opinion, like your hit rate wasn't already incredible. When I paraphrase this, it appears like you're usually correct. What are your opinions on XRP's value? Not to mention that he's been saying you'll see soon a lot lately. Yep. To top it all off, he has certainly spoken that opinion today. I watched his 60-minute market update video this afternoon, in which he discussed his predictions for Bitcoin and XRP. Also, I try very hard to keep regurgitation to a minimum on my channel, because that has nothing to do with the current issue. I offer something a bit different, albeit there are many channels that do great in-depth technical analysis. The opinions of chart specialists vary, and I'd like to give you a few of theirs. Rather than regurgitate, I would rather offer the final opinion, albeit it is fascinating to watch who is more right than incorrect. This cycle, Credible Crypto, undoubtedly one of the top chart analysts available, has been incredibly accurate. Our video comes to a close now. If you appreciate what I do, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Until next time,